It is I, John Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, coming to you today live from an undisclosed location somewhere near Gotham City for you numbnuts in the National Security Agency, where I have more than a few things to say about the tragic shooting of 22-year-old Chris Lane in the sleepy town of Duncan, Oklahoma. That's right, Chris Lane was gunned down by a couple of juvenile thugs. That's right, juvenile thugs. That's what the prosecutors call them. These two bozos' names were 16-year-old Chauncey Allen Lane and 15-year-old James Francis Edwards, and they are going to be charged with adults even though they are juveniles. But they also happen to be something else. They also happen to be of the African American persuasion. That's right. And they have gunned down this Chris Lane, who just happens to be a white guy. He also happens to be from Australia. So, what this comes down to right now is that these damn left-wing lunatics have absolutely nothing to say about black on white violence. The exact same people who were up in arms over the shooting of Trayvon Martin. And guess what? One of these perpetrators, these African Americans, has had trouble with the law before. In fact, he is on some sort of probation before they decided just to go out and joyride and kill this Caucasian 22-year-old baseball player from Australia just for the fun of it. And you know what they used for an excuse? They were bored. Now let me explain something to you damn liberals and leftists and you African Americans that are watching this. Your president and the Democratic Party are responsible for this guy's death. There is no doubt in my mind about it. What you see here is the ills of our society. In fact, the day of the shooting, I turn on the left-wing lunatics on MSNBC to see what they got to say about this tragic shooting in Oklahoma. And you know what they got to say about it? Nothing. Not one damn word. They could care less that it's black on white crime because it doesn't fit the political mantra. It just doesn't. Rush Limbaugh said it yesterday, and he's right. This doesn't fit the president's political agenda or the political agenda of these damn liberal Democrats, so they could care less about it. He's right in that aspect, but he's wrong about this. The fact of the matter is these are two African-American crackheads gunning down a white boy out in the middle of the damn streets in Duncan, Oklahoma. And that's what this is all about. It's black on white crime, and we don't want to talk about it. And it is obviously the hypocrisy that these lunatics on the left who were up in arms over the Trayvon Martin shooting. But I'd like to say something to you African Americans about this whole tragic incident. What does it feel like to be played as a bunch of damn suckers by this worthless president and the Democratic Party? You people right now are seeing the ills of our society. These people go out and gun somebody down just for the fun of it. Well, I mean, I know they're juveniles and stuff like that, but where is the upbringing of these children? Who is guarding these children? Who's watching them? I don't know. I mean, why would you do something like that? I really don't envision my children running around bored and running around with the guns shooting black people, but apparently it's all right if black people run around with guns and shoot white people. That's fine. There's no problem. That is the ills of society. That's society's fault. What you got to hear from these liberals, it's society's fault. These are the same ones right now that are out there bitching about this shooting in Georgia where nobody was killed. They're more worried about guns. Well, let me explain something to you liberals. There was a gun involved with this. Did the gun kill that white person, or did a couple black kids kill that white person? You know the answer to that as well as I do, but your damn hypocrisy won't even let you talk about it. We needed to have a conversation about Trayvon Martin and George Zimmerman, but we don't need to have a conversation about this because it is black on white crime, and we don't want to discuss that. But as a white person, I find your hypocrisy sickening, and I am fed up with it. I am fed nonsense of race against race and financial group against financial group and all these things that these damn Afro-Leninists in the White House and their minions in the press are promoting in this country. You black people are being played for a bunch of suckers. Think about it. Your unemployment rate's 14%. The rest of the nation's somewhere around 8%. What does that tell you? And then, as far as you Hispanics that might be happening to watching this video, let me say something to you too. You're being played for a bunch of damn chumps too. When this whole thing, Trayvon Martin, went on, they were saying it was white on black crime. George Zimmerman was white, but if you've ever seen a picture of George Zimmerman, you know he's not white, and I know it. And he was acquitted. So in a way, there's social justice for you Hispanics because George Zimmerman walked away from this whole damn thing, and as well he should have. And if I was a Republican, I would be out there running for office right now saying that there was social justice for Hispanics with the acquittal of George Zimmerman, and let the Democrats and their minorities buddies chew on that for a while. That is exactly what I would do, because here's how I see it. If these damn left-wing lunatics can play the race card to try and promote their political agenda, then it is about time that we Caucasians turn the tables and do the exact same thing. It's sad to say that. It really is sad to say it. But I'm telling you this right now. If we, as Caucasians and white people, continue to allow this administration and these damn Afro-Leninists continue to promote racial strife and hatred, we are going to see the damnation and doom of our country. And to be honest with you, it is about time that we stood up and say enough is enough. Until next time, this is your favorite conservative, Ronald Reagan, saying this to you right now. I think the non-Caucasian in chief should apologize to the Prime Minister of Australia for having one of his nationals gunned down by a bunch of damn crackheads, because that is exactly what should happen. It is an embarrassment to this country, and you damn Democrats and Afro-Leninists are responsible for it. Until next time, I say this now, over and